Good evening. I'm meteorologist Anthony Sambucci with an Anthony Sambucci weather update. Please follow AnthonySambucciWeather.com. That would be great. We have a very busy weather story to talk about. There is an incoming, relatively minor snowstorm, but really crazy to believe that, honestly, folks, because we were in the 60s today. Here this Thursday, we were in the lower 60s, 65 at LaGuardia Airport, and we're talking about a chance of 2 to 4 inches of snow tomorrow. It's just really wild. A lot more snow possible as you head off to the south and east of the area. If you head north and west of the area, there will be a lot less snow possible. The latest forecast, according to the National Weather Service, they're going for about 3 to 6 inches. I'm going to stick with about 2 to 4 inches of snow. I believe the strengthening of this low pressure system, the Alberta Clipper, will be further to the east, but we'll see about that. So it's going to be 2 to 4 inches of snow. There's the snow already in the Ohio River Valley. Yes, we're currently warm. You wouldn't believe it's going to snow. We're sitting in the 50s and 60s at this hour. But off to the north and west, that cold air will rush and usher in. As there's the little clipper, this low pressure system will move across the area to the south of area and then off to the south and east of our area. Just in time for tomorrow, my birthday, my 24th birthday. So there is that low pressure system. It looks relatively weak right now, but it will strengthen. It's really tapping in some Atlantic moisture, some Gulf moisture. This is going to be quite a surprise for many of us. So here's the latest NAM, a quick weather update tonight. Right now it looks like the worst of the snow as we advance this. So we go to about 6 a.m. where it starts. 8 a.m. it will be snowing. 10 a.m. it will be snowing. And it looks like it will start to taper off a little bit after the afternoon. But if you're north and west of the area, it will taper off a lot earlier. It will start earlier but taper off earlier. If you're south and east of the area, it will start later and taper off much later. So really, the Friday morning commute will be tricky. I'll be dealing with that. I'll be heading to a weather conference in upstate New York. Right now, we're going to call for 2 to 4 inches across the city, 2 to 4 inches through Connecticut, about 1 to 3 in northwestern areas of the tri-state, and really 3 to 6, and maybe possibly even more in the East End and Long Island as well. So there's the winter weather advisory once again, brought to you by your National Weather Service. They are calling for about 3 to 5. I'm going to expect 2 to 4 inches throughout the city. This is a little clipper system that's moving through, and it will strengthen as it heads offshore. So that's for tomorrow. The cold air rushes in. We go from the 60s to snow in one day. That's very surprising, honestly. There's that winter weather advisory, 10 p.m. tonight to 2 p.m. tomorrow. And then it will be a cold day Saturday, cold and windy in the 30s, 20s and teens up to the north. Cold day Sunday in the 20s. Another cold day Monday. It looks like the cold will stick around, and there is another threat of a snowstorm next week. This could be quite a moderate to major snowfall, but we're going to have to keep an eye on that. It's still a little far away. That's for your Tuesday of next week. So I'll keep you posted and updated on next week's weather event in my next weather update. Otherwise, it's looking more like a January weather pattern. Yes, it's been very up and down, warm, cold, but it looks like for the next week we are going to head into a January-like weather pattern, a wintry feel for March. Will we see spring? It looks like we'll have to wait till next month. It's going to be a very interesting March. As you can tell, just a lot of up and down weather, but it looks like we're going to stick with a cool, cold weather pattern for the next few days. So a lot to talk about, a lot to grasp. Just please exercise caution traveling around in the snow for tomorrow morning. The weather improves later on tomorrow, but it will be cold the next several days. And there is another threat of snow for next week. Exercise caution traveling tomorrow. I'm meteorologist Anthony Sambucci. If you could please follow me, meteorologist Anthony Sambucci on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and please follow Anthony Sambucci Weather at WordPress.com. That's AnthonySambucciWeather.com. So thank you, everyone. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'll be heading to Saratoga Springs for the Northeastern Storm Conference, and I will see you next week. Thank you, everyone, and enjoy the weather.